Before a student may start band in 6th grade, they must choose an instrument. During the latter half of 5th grade, the students who have put down band on the course sheets come to the middle school band hall. There, they are given the opportunity to try out every instrument and pick the one that suits them best. Once the 6th grade year has started, they are taught to play. From 6th grade to 8th grade, they are taught everything from learning how to play their first note, concert F, to full pieces of music.
My favorite thing about teaching is just seeing the growth that happens, and especially at the middle school level. When you look at like a 6th grader who comes in and knows absolutely nothing, by the end of the year they're playing full pieces of music.
We're pretty unique in the fact that we get to start a student in 6th grade and watch them progress all the way through high school until they graduate. And I think that's pretty unique about this job, because in most classrooms the teacher has the student for 1 year, then they move on, and the teacher may or may not ever see that kid again. But we're fortunate enough to see everybody 6th grade through 12th grade, and it's really unique to sit back and watch how the student started out barely being able to make a sound, progressing all the way through high school into the musician they become even when they leave here.
In late April, the 8th grade students are daunted with the 8 pages of marching music they must memorize over the summer and then pass off. Beginning in late April through early November, the band works on their marching show. From the end of the school year throughout the summer, the band works on memorizing their marching music. During the last few weeks of July, the band begins marching rehearsals. For hours, the band works on the basics of marching before they move to learning the actual drill for their show. From the beginning of summer all the way through the school year, the band wakes up early to keep practicing and rehearsing their show. Apart from cheering and playing for the football team, the band competes in competitions with other bands from across the state on weekends in front of a panel of judges who look at the music, marching, general effects, and color guard. As marching season ends, the concert season begins. This is the season that really defines the making of a music major.
I think music's extremely important because it teaches a lot of different values, like not only just like learning notes and rhythms, but the things you learn through band, like working together and paying attention to small details, and also just gives you a sense of like inner rhythm.
Besides the actual band concerts and rehearsals for the UIL performance in the spring, individual band members may compete in Region Band, a competition where a student learns 3 etudes to play in front of judges to rank themselves amongst students across Texas. From region, a student may advance to area and state if they perform well enough. While not everyone competes in Region Band, everyone is required to play a solo at the Solo and Ensemble contest in early February. A student is required to learn a solo and play along with an accompanist in front of a judge who gives them a rating of a 1 through a 5.
I don't think anybody wants to be just okay at something. You have to really want it, and a lot of people will try so many different ways until it works. And I'm really good about trying different ways to figure out what works for me and what doesn't, and what works for others when I'm helping teach them and what doesn't work for them. So.
After high school, the real fun begins. Music majors spend the next 4 years practicing and performing in a constant cycle. Even students who don't declare music education as their major are drawn to it.
When I originally started in college, I was a psychology major. Wasn't interested because my whole family was so involved with it. I decided I'm going to do the complete opposite of that, and that ended up not working out for me. Because my freshman year in college, I had the marching band rehearsed right outside my window, and I hadn't signed up for band at all. I was just decided I wasn't going to do it. And it was hard to see them out there practicing, and I really missed it, and it was all downhill from there.
Music education majors finish their 4 years of college off by student teaching.
Helping kids first, obviously, turn to learning the music, but aside from that, I want I guess one of my goals is to expand their repertoire and, the level of difficulty of music, and, I just want them to experience all sorts of music, and I think that's a really, really distant goal to accomplish.
Music is enough for a lifetime, but a lifetime is not enough for music. This brilliant quote by Sergei Rachmaninoff explains most music majors' deep and passionate love for music. It represents why they go through so much time and effort to make such a beautiful thing, and why they want to share their passion with others, even if it means living in a cardboard box.
I'm a music education major, saxophone.
Hi, Luyun. I love you.
Why did you decide to major in music?
I decided to major in music because stop.
Okay, so when did you first decide to become a music major?
It was like junior year when we did indoor percussion. I really started realizing that I loved what I was doing. I was doing good until I started singing sleep. Just get out of here. Alright. It was doing good.
Okay.
There's different kinds of music for every mood. I have my I'm really pissed off playlist, and then I have my I'm spilling sunshine today playlist.
I think the thing that I get the most enjoyment out of is seeing the students succeed at whatever that is. Whether it's sixth graders learning to play their first note, or the high school marching band being successful, or concert bands, or students doing well at solo ensemble. It really doesn't matter what it is, just students being successful.